from social media ma ekwan mo da ho sa ekwan mo da ho ekwan mo bie because the media man so ni ba bie ni wo match o media man say has one match
last match
the Indian no na decider na yenso ye body decider we want to bet me
ewo mu home
yenye home
mu home so na mo ntimi nhye
yi home na match bi o ye be hye match ye di say the be work for the Villa aba ko match ye di bia na if say decider match ye be hye wi ko na a chebe nu su be 3 matches ya ye be for the Villa aba enti na mi aduma ye pese ko to be baburo na se na no person bi si baba yara mba o man kan
asembe
nso go for number na against 11
one one born against 11
oh no go for no mu ju record
oh abas
ana 1 omje 1 enti 10 against 11 ko to ko so mu na man wo san sem no 10 against 11 aboy dabi ni apon no mu she ya na obi kase bi o cha ni apon no mu she sana bi ko ke for ne kan ya o ma shetu na wie so o ko mo record no dressing room o ko mo record no dressing room so ka de bi afia ameka me se moye mo adwen say yenya ye kuta street sense muntie ye no bo si ya na be ye moye mo adwen say yenya di kuta street sense ya nko university of mo friends Harvard ana University of Harvard and ba ko so is the University of Lincoln university akese nya nko bi ka muntie ya ka Ghana football asem from 10 years ago so be able direction nam no go for the good football go ya ko kape si football na tesa Madagascar akwaje World Cup Kosovo akwaje World Cup football tesa da bay wodi ya ne sei and the ball e ko hwe no a na hwe ball e ko hwe ne wuti wana awre aho jenya hwe ball de brecho mo
supporters na ko
hwe ball no
e brecho mo
ye brecho mo no
e de ntia
wo hwe ade ya nyefa sa de ndi ni ba bi na wo de wo hwe wa na bre
ti ball ni nyefe
ayesa wo hwe wia se hwe da ne ba bi na so ba hwe wia wo ne wia wa na bebre
wa wo hwe no
ball e ko hwe no ade de ko hwe ne no ama busa me say wo kan no ma yusu brofo ye guso and the ball asesa on the pipeline omo ba ku be mu si die but on the some to near ma ba ku bi ba DNA se die me ka sa brofo me ntia se ye bo DNA oba no na ye timi se oba se wa ba se oba no and after football mu DNA so ne die omo ye sa die no ma no ba kill football no omo yi number 7 ye football mo Ghana asem me pitch yenye ne 11 omo yi film omo yi number 10 film omo yi number 9 film force 9 omo kill ball ni sa be du ba be se ball no hwe 9 no o was force 9 o chanjo ball ni so hwe ma catch me no wasi aka na offer to se broni yami amo abibifo amabrofo ya bibifo nya broni ti nya ye na yami ball broni o ana nya broni su tu no boy ma ye da ye ho ye wodi esu timi ye just say yes to the ye o ma fa na nanum slaves no bia no way doctor no bia no way engineer no bia no way professor o be who says no that's a black physique your strength no ahwodin your strength no techniques jamano philosophy jamano technology jamano technology jamano technology jamano physique facility broni and skills was strength no and skill was strength no and yet jama broni and no say the lie broni who said no the next continent obati World Cup Africa no mu strategies and go for kilo mu football
no mo yende
ana omo di so si ja so sa akokoro no omo de seka to no omo tu agburu
e de no mo ye
ye pick up passing ye pe number 4
na so on share wo sesua
e ni yesua e sa dubia abo me ni yesua won share ni yesua number 4 passing number 5 for passing number 6 for passing keeper for passing o ye ahode every football o yi Africa o spend way e before center
entinye broni na ye
broni na ye
enyo no na aye
wonu na aye
ono otene ba bi no aye na ade on hye wo se besua
ene yesu se besua eti yai mom na yakofa sa
ebra ne yesu ye di physique na ebo no no mo chia no mo hye bebre bebre
wo champion
Ghana nim number of years take answer na yakobo world cup
we ka promo start here no number ni so na number ni so ene football no kwa wo ka no start in Egypt on e mobi uko football history I start African Cup Africa no Egyptians in the start here eti saka kaka mi kobi minim krom eni se minim hari o krom no so nim krom no nim pa mo nim krom no o ja se me kwa sante mampon wunim wan as minim obi a ba minim sante mampon wunim wo wunim sante mampon se wunim wan minim hari tin ya je oti tunzuom eni fe so nim krom na wade na okosua no ade na esi ekosua no ade kwa dia ba uko wake up no kwaje wake up difference room chami Cameroon club awaje Africa club side obebre so afi bi omko afi bi hamko uko mo ayi Libya omubo omunjibi Mali omubo omunjibi Burkina omubo omunjibi Zambia omubo omunjibi omujina na eju so afi bia amanfo bo first COVID Champions League you have 4 matches in the group stage. Musabio, Moses Atam, you have Jimbra, no make us up. You have 4 matches. The group is only 8 teams in the group stage. It's not a Ghanaian club. Opa check from 1994. I was going to take it baton. ABC 2007. Check the group stage here, Koe. From 1994 up to 2007. Check the group stage, not 8 teams. And a group say, and this is thing about 2 matches. Sikasa Bamse Tata.
There's a Canadian the net thing.
About 4. We will be 8 and a group.
And now I have me into
more football out here.
Because you're a more young, more common.
Sanity in South Africa, telling her South Africa, and you may no more. Or more case, and no more pay so many physique. South Africa, many physique. Baba maintain this idea until every year competition be a South Africa club home. Arabs na bi omuchi yes case. Arab ni o twene ba ko o twene mienu obachiwa do abofom obachiwa do abofom. Omachiwa de no ya jai. And na so obi antaki. It is okay football ni de. Baby a direction ni namre de. Aduru tampiri. Ebe kakra no obeko stadium na ni penti o hwebo. Me no make o dey say me dey bia me come so mo anya de mo ye no a so football no techniques any of the bobo the Chinese for started the Saudi Arabia for started Chinese for started Saudi Arabia for started to top big players no Saudi for started no Chinese for no man to samoleto asamoah jango to di do aba mon krobu fon bi na ko China omko ya no mko no mbo nye adwuma ye enye ye ngota atakura regino omko technology omko ya amfa omko enfa
the China for jabobo
na
China jabobo da bai
na China ye ke wiase bo na China kan
omunya bo
omunka bo omunka bo ho China ni han ho bo ho what try o mu se no nya ne lie anya ne lie e wiase so ka adoma chade o wiase o football adoma chade obi o ka si share football o boa
e wutimi sua
sadi ya me di adom no
wutimi sua
ubetimi sua ba wu sadi na me di adom no
yemfa Japan enyem fato 1991 na football nye bibia ye popular wo Japan o ti time mo hu se ball so ye bibia mo so de mo hyema ebetimi aboa eye omukru no from 1991 na omodi project eto ho o ka zo mo to Japan 93 every sabe na besine and me kasa de wa ha World Cup ya ye baba bono Canada, USA, Mexico. Country ba kwa abas we are saying we are on be shock we are say Japan. Me say omo be shock we are say. Me say omo be shock we are say.
Japan.
Yes.
Obekobi. Wake up no obekobi. Obekobo. Ba wake up on gown.
na say odu quarter final sem final why dey.
Go come 1981 be say amre. Project Ababe nazo. Project Ababe nazo.
Na bebo work am na do semi final.
Project Europe, Japan players be saying that we Europe one. We which mark 5 and at 10 na. O me macho Europe. Since almost time we have Europe.
Obo.
Top. Top players Ghana, Japan players top. Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Senegal, Japan players. We don't want to players in Japan players here. Japan players here. Sabi o, a Jimmy for me and Sapro na mo e wo do ni nyansa. Ti yan kana sa na nje se bi ni ba bra mbo no ko ba bia. E hia bo nko ba bia.
Abbas, you are making my day.
Ko ba bia.
Abbas, pitch on.
Ko ba bia.
Pitch on.
Ko ba bia.
Abbas,
ko baby.
Ko ba bia mbo ja e hia o mutimi nya bi bi o bo nko se nyamba ba fa ni wi aso mo ka bo.
Dey say na Abbas okay.
Hwe Arabs ni ko na nyame de bo ma mo chakiyo mo de wire ma mo fa bo ma mo. Egypt. Omo na dominate is Arab. Omo ntuware. Omo wori some of them. Morocco. Omo wori some of them. Sudan. Omo wori some of them. Algeria. Omo wori some of them. E Arabs no kwa na nyame je o chawu mienu.
Abbas, a producer no the Japan 4 players on top 10 Japanese players.
Abbas wa bo wodi ni e. Oye ho. Abbas ho. Oye ho. Ah want na kata dinda.
Oh, yes.
Ibitoshi na kata. Kishuke Honda. Shinji Kagawa want kata. Ah, Yoshito Endo.
On va de Champions League mra.
Champions League crowd obeti ma je because we are too no wo mu.
We no can no break when we no
there be wo ho mu GGB but say wo the Japan no ba World Cup yes what the Japan could do semi finals no e we
and now we are seeing them
for Japan play o ma to bi agum ba ball no te na ba se ka no boss no credit e ba ko penye o mo dia amrofo no tena se woni mi yi amrofo no hu se so mo kro ho a ball ye ba je from nsem
Africa ba je from nsem
89 they call Scotland no ball Nigeria for no Ghana for no ko ball ho no hey ko fu ya tell no mo the skill be shayen
no mo ye dey
ye ball nti won we ye pe ye ball 93 pe no se ball ye se san ye fa
technology me Africa for
na nti obi na ye dey o so ye dey
ye jimi no
ya sam na okay
ye jimi no se ye jimi nti no kula wo ko mo chi it's a say
sometimes you be no
me no nya adwene
boss wo de man me nya adwene me gitu wo de man me nya adwene jamina me kamasam I'm responsible for my statement
Dabi
no this very statement
me so me te ha to control
the flow say you before you jimi
you be ya saka dami amoya amabroni o jeni bibia
boss asema ye kan
jeni bibia no wutu ade ma wo mama mfoni wutu o yesi ai wutu o yesi ai me wo
wasem na me
na fodi ma wo
wuja to ko fo obi dia wo
wutu o yesi ai jeni me wo Ghana ni
ko na what me na ye pa amra yi goni no say ye bobo na say the technology na abase kan ye dey bo a o bibia o de be yesin o wo so ko so wa asem say be predators say nya jimi a wa asem we ye ka o so ade na wo no technology na wo de ye no say radio ya ti ka say
board abe na ye timi no boy da
enti wutimi
na be na timi no board and am say be na timi no board
na ye to wo mo se ki ye be wo mo
e wo hen die mu na ne de be
na de ye ko before wake up say na ya call Olympic games ni aka o ma hye ho
quarter finals
so I just say ye call Olympic games na ya ko wa hye na o ma afi ye after the Olympic games
yes
ye ti Olympic games ni pe Nigeria ko Olympic games
Olympic games ba so nyina fisi e bo Olympic games bo na o de kan wa say na Africa ji 2 pe
ai o ma na o mo ti ye
o no mo ti ye
o mo na ye di
ye ti bi bi no mo ni ate o no mo be su video
Olympic games na ya mo ya o because onim Cameroon ko akaje no Nigeria was Argentina share Brazil na wo Nigeria ko daki omo naja
won ko kanu mo
na wo wa ka Nigeria Brazil na Argentina ko je wo ka se mo from majimi wo ka so mbeti na hono mo
and the 70 ko bo wie ya mo si wo under 15 years ko under 12 years ko wo mo next year
mo
mo next year bi
ya te ye kwaba
wo do say under age na di pa ba 12 years ya
me mo so
solo fire kwa ma no ne
solo fire
bo no
fire kwa fokro
bo no
ko so mo de ni ye sabi ye jimi nti ye ko so sa
ba esi ya sa o radio so
ma to sabi
Debbie.
oh na man to
What do you use Sebi Frank can say? Debbie. What do you use to say? I'm Frank can say.
Adaka yo.
Ma no kokotwe.
Enti mi so ti wani me hu si say that is
Kasa no ha won't minka.
Qualities e kuta wo Ghana ha wo de na.
Aba say.
Yen qualities e kuta de boni na kire ho.
Aba say. Ti asam.
Na wo ka sa na say na wo tena ha wo ye. Wo ka sa wo ka boni na kire. Ka wo de man ka ni. Na kala ga kwa woni din. Boni na kire ho. Jimmy kala ga kwa woni din. Ti wo na le sa say. Ebi na kala ga wo ye.
Mi wi ba ko. Eso woni mi ba ko pe so la ba boxers o ma ji na boxers o ma ji deep pa. O pa chem do say na ya brofo.
No mo te hen.
Boxers we are
and I'm so mo te hen.
Na bi ye kan na ta bi o. Ye kan ni pa. Ye na me di man. We o babo. Boxers o ma ji deep o ya sin jina pa to check bibi for no me say.
O ba se si ah.
Ye problem ayo. Ti. Ye problem ayo wo.
Ni say.
Ye leaders a omo bedi anim eno na ye Africa
no yes mo ye ka safi de obefie safi de obefie
there be me ma baby a won ye problem leaders aye form ye leaders ne greedy
ai
no so ho
eno ye no
ba omo hwe omo nko a botom
eno so ye no kre eno so ye no kre pa
kwasi broni na ode o say wo be ye nwoma ne ho ahwan no ono ye di broni se ona no ade anu a
obere friendship
ade ni ye yo ena wo hwe
eno so ye no kre
short term chance ade no se be ye ena ono wo hwe ba okofa ye leaders ya si e man 4 years so obi o medi so ana bi a 5 years 6 years a onwie no na ade na woda no no ni botoma ye makura cha ade na
akoto fi wa broche na se bi pedo se woni nyansa
enu we no abas we no enye broni ne baka jo se ko wie sika pa so botom e wa bra won develop
ti kwa ye se bi pedo se woni nyansa we ga na sika ko to broche wa be won cha
oni e different
abra wa ha won cha da
ye ka nature ade anyame di manipa ye ka nature
sulu yan kwa ma
ade anyame di manipa
sulu yan kwa ma
o ta se Kenya for omo ko America
yan kwa ma no ne
Kenya for da bi ye kwa ma no Kenya
yan kwa ma no ne
Kenya America ba ko ne lo de sa
yan kwa ma no ne
ko ko de America
wanya
obi a tibi sa wuda
wanya wade ya me bango she obi sulu yan ko
ana philosophy
yeko akwaba yekwaba
anti say ye be pushi agenda we de mini
all right nti ye de kakra bi so de amamu ye ba argument ni be to aso na fe sem kakra ho no ye di eno so nkomo e dwumadie ne so ene anwumre Carlo Ancelotti ayo official ni extension say head coach anima Brazilian national team ni say de bibia atutomu a yesi enchekra ora no e de pen ebesi people so by close of the day na wacho dwumadie no etumi akọ so CBF one more headquarters up one more area to just so Orani be extending the contract and the realm akopim 2030 wa brabo San World Cup na wie no and on the contract and so ebe ba na wie na Fibiano e Carlo Ancelotti CBF emano 10 million euros and omo edebe man kopim say the contractor one so be extending no ebe to me account na wie ya yete and when samnom edeba e so no eso nyame yad mo chena UEFA Champions League matches p and ekoso na Luis Enrique PSG coach on Liverpool na bo chena or the atuja ese game on Liverpool bano obi akase PSG a favorite ono anjin tumuda ni nyina ni last season wo ni Liverpool croya boy yakobo no obi asi Liverpool a favorite but they won dey see enti game we no osinya dia favorite bia also bo Champions League na do quarter final team bia be shan bia no or your favorite SM oba win game no enti my right Liverpool offer Luis Enrique ni dia wadem ebam eno no na David Raya Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya on Arsenal losing back-to-back games na moya tene na jama Arsenal bobo going into nyame yad much na Sporting CP game and David Raya so sad 2 games no ma Lucy the assure mo kra ho na Southampton game wo mo Lucy the EFL Cup no was say omo use sa game no loss na full na omode ejinja omo ahead of Sporting CP game eno so etoja nyame yad mo chenam enso ewo eye UEFA Champions League ni mo a eno so nkamo ne ba ewo eye dwumadie no enso na Vincent Kompany Hurricane bra odi na kan squad ho edeko na yerem aye so ra no edin komobi ewo inside eye Bayern Munich omu team ni mo na wakate players no as a game no aye very important one coach no nim Hurricane aye ne we pro de ne kwankofo ye nwinwi no say masa munim sade ade ne te aka me de Hurricane di a chere nka mon kasa bia we pro ringa ne so bo Madrid a difficult game enti no mun nyina nim the importance of the game can be and or the Hurricane era squad ni mo a we yan komo ra no edi e wo Bayern Munich one more team ni mo ya de eno so nsem no e de ma o e wo ye dwuma de no so Paul Scholes our podcast on Gary Neville ni Rio Ferdinand mo etna so na Man United players ya list obu nyina dia ma no ene ebusa no Paul player we onkwa na so ntena we onkwa na so ntena na Paul Scholes e na knowledge ni no o say Noza Masrai Harry Maguire Patrick Dogu Lenny Yoro Luke Shaw Mason Mount Casemiro Oko Manuel Ugarte Joshua Zexi omunyina Man United and Tomo yes na say Harry Maguire kwano anopayana yes and last year won a contract muno Man United at trigger no say ade no man nya de ni nyina ne say so Maguire now delete am also ma delete momtina sanya ne fitness concerns and out Tom Maguire edinum free bobo kuno GDS players am bomb din nyina no wo munya good enough so mu si akan edema Manchester United wo mu bobo kona and also ewon sam no eba Aaron Ramsey former player edema Arsenal ya or the crata ba or retire from professional football now the last club Pumas I know Mexico last year and owie ewo honoma onsi akaima club bia o de krata tintin we e ya beto abonten so no Aaron Ramsey amre bia twam no bo edema Arsenal bobo koji FA Cup 3 times edema omo no ya dia on the football career no e ko na wie ya eno so nsam no eba bo so nim say Joshua Kimmich ene game omo Madrid ne ban bo no bobio na enra e won the premier press conference I say any abusan say oh now once Italy and to me qualify for World Cup no na sembe na kan dia fa no say oh na so we dey ni say yo mo yo say oh we say Italy and qualify 3 consecutive World Cups and we mobi but Italy within omaje Euros no omaje European Championship tinka we dey any problem bia na mo say o mo nya de ne Germany 3 World Cups I have boni Euros nyina mo say agibi na say Italy and to me and World Cup where they senka nya sembia ntino wo mo fa Euros na wo mo je ya no the last 2 editions no enfam enchechire wo mo re na wo so enkoso ensiakan no Joshua Kimmich ono so enkoma the African Cup of Nations 2027 officially data ebesi akan wo no ababonten na June 19th ekopim July 18th and sa tournament no eba so ewo Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania the first time I movie AFCON no at the Akosama and the next edition eba so 2027 and next year and a Jumadie no eba so June 19th to July 18th and ebebo AFCON am paying for ama eno so aye official eno so enkomo no eba e so ne so ene enyumre perfect skin and body therapy brand skin kama enfama pimples stretch marks na so be kotwa tattoo ye be every skin and ye wia na ya body no shape no kama e the amount ye body slimming stomach reduction na ya ma flat tummy e the account Kumasi Boshen Abraham Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park City House dining na Takrade Ketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel 0553 312 911 perfect skin omo a number obefre nani omo di enkomo eno no wanya aduane a opese ode shito eka ho dia shito papa ye se aba obi edi bi no eye lizi shito eno ena ede eno na ekama eno na wodi a wote say yes we no eye shito na nkasa ena midi unyamo unya kenke unya wache na no meka se pan no credit shit of am obi da Lizzy shit on the fa bread mo enye easy cry pe Lizzy shit on bitona e very spicy ura shop bia ura market ura supermarket ubenya bi na wa top no do afre 0501 68 3344 and a 0501550998. Brand new car batteries, brand new car tires. PKB group of companies and a MIB open security doors so obaya so ya obi el honum pa. Tafun kremo first and anymore. I feel for Chrome, New Road Junction and Crime Brigade. Tessinungwa Beach off Tema Road, Accra, and Subehuya 0209 170 030. Any PKB Enkasa. Rekon eba mi se krase drone no pebi to ebe bo apapa etu pressure efri ni pedua ni mo eyi koko flow infections beko menstrual disorder mano modiano no eyi free ho afa mema no ye be ya adwuma won pam na ye immune system ne so ya adwuma kama ye rekon herbal mixture e krase dro pebi to e wo herbal shop chemical shop o man Ghana be bia be rabia no enu ebebre ho open do a na de akogu fie no anu no mu a 0244 47 0067 0244 47 0067 Bash Digital Satellite Beji decoder ni nyina bi na efa ekohwe ball no Champions League and 2 matches and na eba so na eya na de ye ahomtene se channels bi wo nkrofo na yi ne so a omu eyi ball no ba ko a no ma yi ba ko ha wanya bi a unya bi nhwe unya bi nhwe brabash niema decoder and time nyanson ka be se 2 hours na matches no e sha se oba be installation no e dia ma na ya Richard account ye du achi akoboni sesi a me ba cho ye wo Abripo Junction ship mu e ho e na bash ye wo 0200 050848 0200050848 and bash enkasa na oma decoder no ebi 5 o'clock pepepe ye de amano nsem ne aboafo nsem no e de akọ na wie Highway Sports live on Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV live on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Ghana still yegusua e de mamu messages no ye je 0241 915555 o de ba ye be kenkan e de amount show no e to aso amamu
Oyerepa FM 100.7.
Okay, so yabeda se odi ranko phone cross na fe odi nsame wa manone eguo ede amaye yemra fie na afe yemedi enkomo ewo fie ene anopa enura game a entimi ama na wiye o Baba Sports Stadium abra Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene Samates ede esiani ene wiye game no na Samates asha Asante Kotoko kamyenu ama eye Kotoko atimi atimu eba ku game ekoso Baba Sports Stadium na eba na wiye na Asante Kotoko coach Prince ya Owusu ose enura abra Kotoko ko game no ono hu se defeat nam game no hu se danger bi eba nti enye no nwanwa se Asante Kotoko entimi enwini ge so mo ye adwuma sen ko betimi Asha Samates but now was sense danger ewo enura game no.
All of you saw it, it was so obvious. I felt so bad after the game. And it started from yesterday. The way we wanted to play the game yesterday, it didn't go the way we wanted it. So I could see it coming, but we tried to prevent it and couldn't do that. The boys were not playing to the system that we wanted to play. It looks like, I don't know, it's football. But right now, if I look at the points and what we have, it doesn't look good. I have to say the 2 goals that we conceded, it's just a defensive blinded way. What if I say they couldn't play to the rhythm? They try as much as they can, but it was not the way we wanted it. And when you saw the goal that was scored against us, they just ball across the board, and they buried it. So if you said I should single out somebody who didn't play or who could play, I'm not going to do that. But we are going to work hard and try to come back again. The bite up front, yesterday you could see it. It was just a solo Albert alone in front, and those 2 defenders were just marking him out. So we tried to put another one so that we can split the defense.
Eno Asante Kotoko coach Prince ya Owusu ene de ensemwe etu edwa Lawyers Afutuo eso de ato Asante Kotoko supporters enim se omupa achew titru ene Kotoko players ni bia ɛsɛ akyitaafo no bufu ya players edidi o matem ma akyitaafo no ɛsɛ bufu be show mu na nyɛ asɛm ketwa ebukura ho so mutimi de o monsa ɛyɛ de won finfin no nom de kowiem church players no de church supporters no ma supporters ne bufu yi lawyer Safuduku ye kasamafo de ma ɛyɛ Kumasi Asante Kotoko yenti no
ebe fona mo na yanhwe na de se yema nyina ko to ya no ba ya ba nyina penta ko so nyina na mapa yes na cho di guy on behalf of some players na on so mo na ko on ma akon ko ya de so mo yana sa ne ya kan pa pa so e betimi ate wo jinse yana pa na so ko ko adini jimi na en kan se na se bi ba ka se on mo ma ko ma ko mo ado bre de dia se bi am se ma ko ya sign ke di ka se go ba se da pa na technically we are not away we have to say anything can happen once they will mention we be able to say we have to say anything can happen the more I think about here go now some of us more than was fine I was shocked the way I know our professor because then they can always and so no example you must not boys no you must not point no put out the fight set maybe in an attempt to not make mistakes in the man so in short no some of us were better side today the was some of us about but this almost not just no here mapa ema now more than and very disheartening supporters not to our players we just on market section on for my training on come branch so if you so go training grounds and you say any plan one way and the bim for the mra and say papa dey be let's just have first place na yet say dey assembly boy na come supporters not no more to we want me and we say na supporters mra almost some and working new and no baba and no so was aba now what me am say ndebi omo kura bo so na mo na omo now is that en kasa me besa aso mo so me jaw mo na che wo mo so the emban for when me kasa chance go di ajobe we take you proper measures na get the
eno lawyer Safuduku esun semode etu edwa eno no afi Kotoko fans after ene game omo ne Samates eboy ne yinti
kata so mo mu aso ne too much no kwenya me anu ni players mo munya siro enti fa ono tie ne coach kura una se mo akwa na mo de mo akwa enti munya siro tambia na supporters na tambia kasasa kwa ne se anti tambia no timu na se mo di ti akro enti mo tam mo kwanti ko dan tanya mo bo de boy ne 45 minutes na mo boy enti na se bo na se mo play to the fence se mo bo 200 minutes ada ye player ya wo se 43 jersey and na ma hu dwumadie bi obedi bia kato kakuli dia organize Ghana hadie interkokra mu at the 10 no Ghana football interkokra mu at the 10 proper league organization no problem na yaka se church mu se e be wa the church problem na be wa because the management mu nim say mo pam coach na mu nim coach amode ne ba ale ntia mo pam coach sito biso wo so no gini dia ka no man ye coach we no e be to no kwam etimi ya don break biso wo no kwa nchiri tim say wo be ye Kotoko like in team coach ya dia boligi ya wie Kotoko team no so coach ba pa de Bible coach you got to we see here what back can the best of all I never because we the coach have some players in slow players who so the back say on back who go to be go now the coach with the back how the can plan it back to go get I think I'm going to say the top promotion here from there supporters here I am on board Timbo I'm on the year in my go to go to I say yeah just what of team no go it's to go to California I'm going to come to the team get further you do not just never really what of you need to say what of just it's what you really want to say no person chance yeah come on you run up yeah come on yeah the starting chances what's saying up come on first one we shot the second one we shot man can say boys we mu nasa wo mo contact na so dey ya bo mo am say wo nya die wo be kwa ya mo mo ko ni maintain place na because they are very good players man don't
Asante Kotoko mu nsensem. Danger man. Aminti way.
Boss me that's it. Audio ya ubo yi. Nkure ni nyame enum ni. En anope na me ni ho. But me hye nipa bi no manom ho. Na bi no so frame me. Yenu akrementi no so wadaro ma ne kopie ho no. Sa incident na esiye no. Lawyer Safudu could try say was ya do blow obetu nsu aguso no.
Incident den.
Say supporters no share more frustration. Na players e be di o matem. Before say entwa yi.
Players no the omoye na entwa yi.
The players ni ye no entwa yi.
Okay.
Supporters world over. Sebo ye born nkoyi a omo show more frustration. Nanu na Man City chi Liverpool na panyan no omo dokuro. Ye pon ball no. Captain na okopa players ni chew. Na before okopa players ni chew no. Supporters ni chew. Supposed like echo away unse ball no yampo na supporters ejai ya kan say omo po ball no share Liverpool players ni coach no
yeah Man City no
omo po ball no share wo mo omo po ball no share wo mo omo say na mo say ya for trainer say player say coach say dey aba be du aha na dia mo be ni a na wotwe bia no makwaji fuku na mo da she moto no makodi a mo da mo mfa na mo ja mo koye na kakra bi na wo mo de omo yes omo betwa me apon no your point na supposed like coin na okobo ne nsema ma wo mo we say normally no ye bobo pon a players especially away supporters no mta ko da o maso na bo mo so anu po adiabufu aba ade na supposed like coin anu po adiabufu aba okobo ne nsema wo mo
okoda o mase
so okoda o mase say ye guma no mase ye nsema otukun aba ye da mase se
ba still amota ya chi
anu po adiabufu aba mo wan fa nche no ama na people demand this one po issue public apology. Say you don't do this and we are not be job about some. Yes, in some number here. Ekwa. Huh? Ekwa, mo yekwa for. Mo Pentecost for. Some baka Pentecost for mo nimbosin wo mo. Papa me man nya nipa fe na nya she goes a. O be job about some. Anu mpo dia somebody. Banda ko pa cho mo so ntie. Na wo dia supporters na be gina ho. Na o mo toto ayampia kakra. Na sabi mpedwa sa wan say do watam so nya bia fe no man say o ma me baabi boss na de man ni ehime na ha madwen ni say asem ni si na anopa wo de emfa de say be no ndumu ho ana say du ba kokra boss no num na bo a ya tiasi si madumu kotoko ntimi issue official apology. And can say, "Oh, the player don't give the players out. Number players needing." But can say, "Oh, yeah, you be a good player, no." You issue of an official statement to condemn the act and apologize to the supporters. Kotoko, lawyer Safuduku, 80 minutes hard no because of course we granting interview nti. But on him, the man is more even more disrespectful. And he said, "Kotoko coach a yini sabo supporter asu." Kotoko phone na di da pum samre but this time ke so mo yi
o mo yi coach na di
ke se but this time ko mo yi piso so chuno bi Kotoko coach the next morning what go be asu piso so go be asu da so Kotoko coach na na pin kama mo so no then so Safudu ko mo so and the FBI is a lawyer, it's a lawyer by profession. And he knows that's how the way. And yet, did the rubber about Chelsea or Japan should support a 2 coin ball? And not 2 coin no call back. 1 2 supporter no or 2 baby free buy no sense or 2 a chill baby. You're funny no, you're suspended no. You're so fire no. Can we never come and steal us no? We are 2 coin up or no? I just come here, come on, get in here.
na no so emma supporters kwa ma de ompe bi omonko
supporter kwa
so oye supporter
ya ntino ya farma police ni ndili please also yanyi na di please also is an official of the club and one supporter ko nyi na di then examine esanumre emo no sia no ma issue statement so ma nyi na di eno na chester we serious club oni abre won so sa no ma no so channel pan so ma ni coach team no because supporters be ko apopo wo mu
kwako boy
maka na sa de so for the cook I want to be make so me kwako bo wo mu chira me kwako bo wo mu training ground so adako ja chi so me kwako bo wo mu ti so ma issue statement I need please also di supporters ni chawa o chira adako ja chi ho be dai eja be tom
to unto supporters ni so fo
na sa me clear
supporter ye bobo na ufu se resource nkoyi uni access to inner perimeter
uni access
now I find a way akọ inner perimeter so also okopa mo coach ufu say right
and you right this our supporter no police for ho ne de na ma o no ma che no na mra ni nere di ba opu no dia aya assault wa assault no ba ko bo no na ga so de no ni nsa obeto ni nsa opu no wa assault wo bi kotokofo coach abu wo bi kotokofo da so ti ho eye hwahwe asema da ha bon tie wie a na de ye kan no kotoko coach akobu wo bi kotoko penifo to eye hwahwe you looks like you're not looking at it from that angle. How does it even sound in your ears? With all your experience and expertise, Abrocheni Ghana Hanumu, did you medical Abroche Correbo? You know, I didn't see. As I see ya, a better family would also tell our own thing. I was one car, he said, when we had no class also. So, also. Of course, also, please also mobi. Yes, I can say, Cassame, also do not be said, please also Yanini. Yes, I can also. Asem no and say please also I got to coach or channel pa
to vous a coach be fiti prekope ayi ni nsa so de bo support
boss you say under no provocation whatsoever. He is a face of the club. He is an official of the club. Master Santi Kotoko. He cannot do that. He is stopped from that. Oh yes, I boss you go for me atem de bia. What do you know my idea? Yes, yeah, and I be obi di mame kakra or stadium. Then the be amuyo. Oh man, why di? Na say me bi. Obi or do obi di share more social media. One can't say own person ade no. Boss one can't say no.
Ono han.
Ye me bi ani obi ni supporter bi ni share more social media. Wo mu twa bomb one can't say own person ade no.
Ene me ho.
No na o ka kire no. No na o ka kire say own person a onya ade no. Ano kwa na eye social media obi atoma na yonko ho no wonu ni say ono baby ogini gina bre no esese ode no for sa no manim ti under no provocation whatsoever and as a prisoner also or stretching the hands ti koto company for no the idea prisoner also ye no no so ko supporters no
oh dear sana
and na de no mu nyina
Debi
anya de no mu nyina di
bafo
da bi ade no mu nyina di ti say koto supporters no
ebe na management asuma coach on go supporter
enti no
ha ebe na
ya ko bobo no mo ka che ne say bon ya bonus anya na support bi how about bonus
Debi unti
na de no mu nyina di
unti make his state
na de ti no mu nyina di
Debi
because so mo so dia a chop on pokoto kontimi pa you asama me no kan na wo so ma me kan just common apology. I'll be able to make the 3 sentences aye. Who here 10 paragraphs.
But I said we are supposed to do the apology.
The apology there
on supporters as players did do matem.
What about him?
Anya ni abo say
we apology. Wait, lame apology we that one pass apology we is fully rejected. Ya twatwe da. Obi anyi ntum. Ya twatwe da apology no. Na please also dey no so way. So we still want for me the cast apology no my reject it na please also dey no so way. He is the coach no club ni pia bontin no ko bobola. He is the face of the club. Yenim na napenka yenim coach na ehu no wona di team na nim na di team na eko wakobo obi aso wada so te ho be pim samle yenyin na di ya reprimand ne encourage kire no What's this? I say, what's my woman?
Okay, Mame Emisa we not to us. Kindly ask Bafo, has Liverpool issue apology on behalf of Dominic Soboslai?
I suppose I hope be. I saw me care one time. Me go fast me buy. Me say ya bobo on upon supporters no up match and game be be push so players no coach no am ko supporters ni je ho na okobo ne sama mo normally I dey am yam de bia anu pon force am nyintum ni ba ko no read around maybe he doesn't read already around no his confirm rejecting case so like omu demand proper apology from him and I say kokoye sad na provocative. That's what I'm talking about. To be related to it say suppose I didn't pour here impo and no put before but I need the way na ko show bia sum starting to ba ko no ntima sem ye. I know what I'm talking about. Yanya bro mo bia me sad no pako ye dey pako no so me ka che no
There's an aka.
yanya sem pako no so because I say work no was so dey pako no so say pako no so I be say obi a tell sika be bo ya bona sum ayo de but one not me so tiri yira and no so ta yira mo na titinya sem ketwa
Susu ha wani.
say na ka che me.
Good evening, Striker. I've been following your program for quite a while, but I wish to share with you this evening. Honestly, Danger Man has made my day on Kotoko's coach. How possible must a coach slap a supporter whilst things are not going on well with the team? He should be sacked immediately. Dr. Abbas Bundu Edifridunkwa Onofin and this message we Ede Abba.
Dr. Gaminshiraw. No chronic care ding, but what can papa muka e manka. Asem no ya e din ne ka ya. So for the say enya enu no. But apology no, me nyintum. And me say go for baby nyintum. Kotoko should issue a proper official apology. Now will be a reason in uncle violence. We are so be. Can't you say players no omo Kotoko be twa omaso na mum de omo players obi a chawo omo supporters ne chawo o cha technicals woro from so beba no ondo so mo ma ho and de nya dia no betum yo wia no waka che say ye coach no obo obi nti coach no ya suspend na ya yi na di bibi sa na dia hoto so aba na the confidence aba boss the Kotoko board must appoint a CEO with the immediate effect, in fact with the alacrity of light thunder and lightning. Speed of light and thunder because then I didn't know so be so be muya Kotoko be collapse gam na samaba.
I didn't know some of us you.
In tam because it's so you know moye. Omo ba so omo ri so mo dia be na nye.
How many?
But for na ya moye impossible mo kwa ba na e bi because you jana na penka kwa na ko. Tie de aka na jana kwa na ko.
Till the end of the season.
Enti no na de bia ko. Na ka na pese wo ya na ko hesko bit ma ji league na. Anye ye. Ya jatum. E da ho.
Hi, Jibo. Please tell my brother to calm down. BPO. I support his submission 100%. I took a few. Darwin and this message.
Bro, no my job. Now you are done.
Kebwadi say, I'm just sad I have not taken anything since morning. I understand that football is a game, but no one can convince me that a whole Krobia can be this weak Samates at their own favorite grounds. You know what I say, and amen. And I will put blame on this outgoing Kotoko IMC. They are the cause of Krobia's current bad results. Na yen kashe Krobia will rise again. Nyame inti. Kebwadi and the message we ede abba. Danger. Why?
Boss. Supporters in the number stadium no. Nenyo.
Nenye.
Oh, send attendance no form. But say woman here. Omo next match. Half of Sakra there by non half of Munya. As someone you can the supporters need to be respected. Somebody must do something to repose confidence and trust in the team. That must be done immediately. As a so we in 10 Sanya beya at least supporters in Benya Reshe Mubenya to Soka Classe. Ajagu ya just yatiase, ye bia no to compete my winning league. Now so ye nimsa fiwe anye ye. Ye be kwa ba na be boabo ho nya hwe next season. Ya na ya dum ye nya board for o ma ba be ye bida. Enti no o mo be so hu no munya kan no eno mko tena chire afi no mo hu say e bia anko yie no wo mbet tere no ma na afi o ma hwe no ma hye no ma no na ya gidi se kotoko afa no ntuma pefra. So the supporters will have that patience. Somebody must say this to them. Yes, I want to stadium and coach bo.
Did the guy pay to go to the game or go to confront the coach? The coach was protecting himself sake of what happened to him before at the training grounds. Innocent entry. And a way abba. And not to say, coach, if anyone misbehave,
slap him.
Beat well.
That's innocent. You are not innocent.
Daniel J say, boss, please, what the coach did was wrong, but what the supporter did was also wrong. The Liverpool supporters went to the inner perimeter. You see that you no move from home.
The thing is that Brunino said we Jimmy was the park show be chine chine na bedi. Ema man look like I say a busy or da you. Omo ye da. Omo ye so na ache omo still was no be che omo ye ache ne do ko. Na mna no wa dibi okwa ya bani bi no so omo heba obiem. Ye yo say ntina make say support akro na okọ dag out ni mu ho no. Ono kwa de wanye supporter ordinary supporter because now we accredited tag boni kom ti kotoko fo nim no. So NSF phone him no. So Red Cross phone him no. So ambulance phone him no. So police phone him no. He can easily be identified. So happen nipa kono e mane ni ndi. Dia wo ball okọ coach ni ho say dia wudi ya coach no anti ase obo no sumu no. At least so ala bass cross him no.
Why is Balfour in the spirit of fairness not asking the person involved to also apologize to the team and the coach for the verbal abuse as well?
You see, in Bakura, I'm saying Bakura, the message by you know, the fairness part. No, I'm saying missing Bakura Yanchin into me. Missing running in Indy. So I'm demanding for the law to take its course. I'm running in Indy. On an apology, it becomes a personal decision. Whether you want to render apology or not, it becomes a personal decision. Obey my advice, no. Me advice, no, because I don't know. We're doing a ransom. Tibi me kanche say on patron nya no nko emran say emran Ghana hana Ghana emran de tum yen fa tum. That is my position on side pakro no. Maybe it has to be stated clearly, emphatically, blue, red, black, green, blue, yellow, blue, whatever color. Man pakro no. But the point I'm making is that for your ordinary supporter be here boy no nko ya or dey yaw act beyond bounds. The coach cannot do same and the two are not the same.
Two supporters therefore say bon koya untimi mfa tumi nsha wonsem
at all
entinsi na perimeter
no way me tumi sa 100% me say obi obey police in cheno ti na police for no
anopebo na police for
you say me man ko obi anopebo na de na mo ho ba anopebo na me ni ho
eto ede nya akwan ko
so we ask the police almost so omo ye could decide man mo no say that security breach no. Now the police for so now mususu ya buso mo questions na bia say yes hierarchy na asesa na say one dey don ba say so we come hasam ka na hierarchy all those things I'm for it I'm in the problem but me say coach please also must not wake up tomorrow morning still coach. That was a security breach. No kwa no kwa for 20 by no do obi na nke kwa any day. That was a security breach. Atima ko dressing room akoto san ho asa be dira park so hemo so da abechere on da kono wa ya abechere jibo bi sabe minia na wa ya abechere example say sabe na abechere besi say am play a red card na wakwa no be na minia na ma abechere example bi sa no
okay babo ye fancy why
ye the best but me say Prince also must not wake up tomorrow morning as Kotoko coach. So Oyerepa, if he is still the Kotoko coach, Kotoko management are telling Kotoko supporters to say, that is the statement they are making. And that statement will not go well. And yet,
okay, original said to or say the coach needs to be sacked immediately. We the supporters will stop watching our home matches if the coach is not sacked. Okay. Also edie awode aba enono. The law should also take its course with Coach Prince. Why should Kotoko get involved? The abused person can lodge a complaint with the police.
That is personal. And so, but Kotoko has employed Coach Prince to work for them, and he, at that moment in time, is the face of the club. He cannot misconduct himself. And I say, "Oba kwana king, omunu bi enu ya." And I say, "Akwanu poso obi bi no retire to the pomo." And akwanu so born bi no omunu ya. You see, people are not looking at all these things. People are not looking at all these things. I don't know where you know. Me minta ko Prince so say matena hanom. Minta, but the face of Kotoko at that particular moment in time. And he cannot misconduct himself. But go beyond bounds. You don't see. Now, but you pick a card, the Jan, I know the Kotema. Nassim Yad Nassam. Kotokoni nations as a Coco Refuge, so we know. I feel like I was to play more or Comungo and one Wakuma. Boss, media. My many messages with you now, young Twasso. I can see the bitterness he's speaking from, or for the betterment of our dear club. Korogo needs resetting both on the part of the players and the coach. The performance is really poor. A Kensu Accra Bema camp Ode Efriho Abba. We also hear Amuzu Daniel. Good evening, boss. But you all know a coach reaction must be different from a supporter. On also there our day Abba and unknown. We also Randy Muller was easy because of the American English he speaks. I want for hard, you know. In fact, Danger Man, you have made my day. This is the type of person we need to be always telling the truth. This management will take Kotoko to relegation. How can that be possible? And no dear, what could too far? Okay. Points and I can for Kotoko relegation, but and yet. Okay. What is wrong with you guys? What was he doing in the inner perimeter? The coach did it as a self-defense. Will you allow him to attack you if it was you? As corner at the free Abanzi Central Region and now the message we at the Abba. Abanzi, commenting Abanzi. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good evening, striker. The IMC has moved the technical direction of Kotoko from appointing a league-winning coach to FA Cup winner and now stuck with non-achieving coach. Their ways of using coach to cover up their own inefficiency has been exposed and the team hasn't made any progress from where they pick it from. The new board should do something about the technical direction of the club so the new coach can familiarize with the team and plan for the coming season. Isa Edifiman Probi Accra and the message we Ede Abba. Or say yes, Komante Abanze eho eno the message ni free Edebaye. We also say, why blame the coach alone? Were you expecting the coach to the supporter to harm him before? Pole got killed, and what happened? Selas or SB on also dear Abba for or de Abba eno. Zeti say good evening striker. Hey, Zeti there. Zeti Ben. Yeah, Zeti. Hey, Yanum has engaged a boxer as their coach. And no, Zeti also a day abandon. Jibo, I think the entire Kodogo team needs Holy Spirit baptism. What is happening is more spiritual. I took a few a different kind and a day abba. Mame, we. I said this is not good, but one for within and home. Okay, Abbas Bundu, your account message in a day amount. Over my minto kaka.
Maybe I'm monitor HHD or Jibo or say, oh, say you are priest who's you are the priest who's HHD Jibo. As I'm got company for Shasem. One thing is certain, the security lapses within our game is huge. Jibo, it is huge. It looks like amount for and sedante adiena ye nomontiasia. When people are emotional, within a split second, they can take bad and terrible decisions. Within a split second, obey we no. You nipa o VIP referee betimi age bibi ne nsuo wura kɔ no wagye to no atuaka sɛ monto nkɔ park no so no motivating nkɔfo monto me amfa mbro referee obo say after 10-15 minutes say nipa na amenso wa ni ntwam onye saa de ni biem emotions and nkɔfo de yɛ adwuma in the midst of emotions there should be people who will not be emotional I will make sure say mra ne be yɛ adwuma nti na brochiro kɔ a steward no o me chi ne heball no no jibo yen nuanu me a Ghana fo ebitim kɔ steward ball no nhwe bio na chi ni focus ye nipa no so we're detaching him from the emotional part of the game so now he is acting from a professional point where or monitor threat and danger no fix it no solve it send the venue will be a peaceful area na next time nipa na sa baby so the first question is then no be a VIP etiminya access me be a punoma no ema ni senya akukuduro coach so. That's the first thing. Because if that incident is a coach no mbasumu. And I have to be defended Prince Owusu. But my point is, there's a penny ne what da a police for no, and da security for no, the safety and protocol officer no, say any panel. I see a chinijina baby ni ebisa questions. Because they will name say almost every gate El Baba Sports Stadium. The area between the inner perimeter and the supporters, the police need now. And about Obia, the police need now, fire service need now. You deploy Obi to that gate. Inti one and a jinawa, or Shema Nipano, a beer punono. I brought Nipani beer puno, besides a walk on him. Nanipani, Quano crime, so do be engineer or coach in a sono. Obi a hu se dabi abrantie nya ha na so because ya mamu security briefing e wo nipa ya mo chance e wo ho a obi antimi amfolo anko so ni mu ma na ko wura daga out wo ni coach ni konya exchange. This is serious and it is dangerous. Okoye no kuta bibia kene ye kan asem foforo Okoye nanka ebia enye coach ni nkwa na ball no ena players na o bench no nyina to gu no so no mu pia na ne ti ball ena wan sori biema kene ye kan asem foforo are ya na mo de ya mo yam see a movie tibo bitimi tehwe na ne sisi ahwe wo man sisi na de be china ato dem saa me see ya te story bi ya sisi fulai ma me bi a o ton ne nyoma ena o fra branti bi sa branti no empeja no abrantie no koto opeja ne sisi ne loke e asema oduru sofula ha mota ka papa onso ne munso ano no koto ye na ne sisi ne loke obi betimi apia obi ama na hwefom asema ba bilichi abo and how is it that a system it is designed to protect the key architect e be a coach I say on the inner perimeter a security zone okoye den people are sleeping on their job. In as much as I think, say, Coach Prince Owusu to some extent could have reacted better. Me self defense in the me know from SS in JSS. When me teaching I first thing, but the first slap him out quick. I'm when you soon be me. Okay. I have tried with you. Mo yeah, me when you say me try say first. And sana then me take care mu chika o. I say na o kan on tiase.
Oba tubo o telling us want to anya ne hwe.
Debi. You were not there on tiase. And enya ntoko o. Me na me dina bench you coach. And obi a pia on tiase aba ba approach me a. Slap no beje because me nim de hye ho. Nti eno no mo anu su be briu na. When you be brew now, feel by reorganizing who now man for abem, nice my bomb hobby. So what you say? So it's not something that we should allow it to happen. And then maybe I can grow a serious issue. The man so call and a coach in Etiko and a coach in the free top park as well. Give a Canada. And the idea no, a sutrono crano, and yamin habem. Because if you are so trying to prevent BBC, you will be on or pressure. Jibu, Ghanaian coaches, I can tell you, say, it will be 50% that pressure do so. So, be more, be 50 in closer. Maybe the coaches, baby, I'm not man antia, or more no pressure do it. Coach Baku crowd or a slim crowd because we did. But pressure. I only hear you get the diabos were traffic. D because Osuro. There are times to cry watch a bono or the monitor the heartbeat. Tell say coach, if you be sa or so. Or darling won't so be barren and you machine and the pressure course run here can say. So there are a lot of outcomes that would have been terrible and can be the bad news baba at this particular point in time you didn't come. In as much as me from day one and Sakrani Ebeka's Ombeya head coach interim, I've never supported it because I felt say Kotko still had the chance of winning the league.
By any action they also support.
But where dear a self-defense?
What about support and
Me say self-defense on the channel.
Hey.
Yes. Say ono na akodi support anatem. E wo dipem. E na ada ne toma mento a. Eno de kasa abre. Kebi ochena no company fo anyi na di anke ne omo nte ase. Ba we de oye na dwuma eno gina ne baby. We kura nya match abo first half awie. Eno obesi akwa out we di supporters atemu. We nya bia. Say boy abo first half awie. Ena ya se kotoko no ko dag out no. Eno wato de say move free won kwa. You can even talk about say what provoke supporters no. Until they are reacting to his action. When yes sir, ojina the baby no coach. Okoye den ho.
Good evening, boss. Your panelist is right. The coach must be questioned. But the house guy has no moral right to condemn our coach. Because he defended their coach when he fought with a ball boy at Takwa. So what?
Asimbia ba was this kano.
Aha, o say uni kwan. Say wo kan bi. Na wo has ene ekọ Takwa ne mediema. Am coach ene ball boy kontokwa no. Oba na wo defend wo.
Kwa dem go bi kan anya no anya ntiri mu nso di abai. Kwa dem mo se nka bi. The kan bi no so anya bi aka bi.
Ejibo. Yen hwe security ye. Emi emfa ne o me ndi agro.
Sebo ne ye ka kire mo. O kai say.
Emfa ne o me ndi agro.
Obed, o kai say police issue ni bae no. Ta mo ye mo league no, ye mo league ni ese. League ya yebu.
Ba na no jibo. Na nkasa na security o stadium ofo.
No musa.
Yes.
Unim he.
Enye na nko awu. Obed, enye na nko awu. Me say ye wo league centers a. Ye ball league game. Na police for stadium ye 5.
Unim he na unim le nti America sa. Ye pon ball. On say Emmanuel Entry abe patch or comment no pass here. And na obi a wa follow Kotoko bi anim say match bi say Kotoko lose so supporters ne be charge wo bass no. Dey ma mo example. Police for nim ye emire bi ade me coach ogum na ho. Accra Lions enumere bi on be share Kotoko 3-1 or say 3-2 bi. Say we na supporters na ko gina ogum. On say denta na ogum wo ka o use. O ma ko gina wo twen ogum. Quickly and a police back could lay information. Equasi or say Samuja Ogum. So I'm saying fro the car now. One here na your papa. Inti anybody who supporters need now change our channel. Na Oguma be fro kotoko. Bass no with kotoko players. Echo. Ti bass need 2 years supporters need be that so jina chain. And a police need back be cartoons there. Coach no cool. May there are times security on. Obetimi release false information na hweti nipa no obetimi apon boy say players na share dress room bo wan na kotoko bass ni sa medu asesa ne ma na begum na bass na tu players no players say empanifo ndi o ma fa ekire oko
that's it just o ye adwuma
bo say VIP for o na fa ekire oko mete bo say amanfo mu ahwete o mu hweti ye na afa akanipa ye betimi control bo say bia junior team bass na ba na be fa players na di omoko and akosia players no we kire o baabi na di omoko. So security should be working. People must sit down and know say after the game what is the current threat and we must find a way to manage the threat say and do a level where the negative news beba.
Thomas Boadu say I'm very disappointed in Seobed. I want to know, did the supporter ask the coach a question or insulted him? Onosudio de abana no. Boy Francis Onabo.
Number one. Supporter ne call. ye nim de kosi so okoso coach ni mu so okopia coach no say okopim coach no we don't know.
Boy Francis say I don't agree that the guy attacked the coach, but here in Africa at times you need to apply some force for people to know that you are serious with what you are saying. Okay, also
them many breno Jibo.
Okay.
They are appointing
Kojo Brain say I support Prince Owusu on the slap 100%. It was self-defense, and what the supporter did is very uncalled for. And you media guys should condemn it outright. And no, Kojo Brain esudie out there aba. And no, yanko yanim. Na yanhwe story twaso I dey eba.
Coach Prince Owusu ni kwa so twaso. Omo for many bre. And company for us.
Yate say Obed and the Executive Council of Ghana Football Association ACI. Na omushia ye no Blasters coach in Sensem and omuguso a omotwetwe ho nkomo. Why and the next coach e dey the Blasters of Ghana. Na omadi nkomo ne nkomo de omadi bi pa. Kakra betimi aka ne se omo se ye befa coach e ma ne de yakobo World Cup ye ba befa coach e ma ne de yakobo World Cup aha nti coach a ene obeba be Blasters coach no oye coach a wode Ghana e kwakobo World Cup ye hwe ni mu se by next week na wotwe besim ko na wiye no coach Edema the Blasters of Ghana will lead to World Cup 2026 no and penifo di ni din eba betudwa na say World Cup na ka 65 days na World Cup no ashase ewo Canada, USA and afi Mexico nti Blasters coach won sensem so no de ewo ho no technical director Edema Professor Minta so there be I am in position so you who the technical direction of our football you who baby e there be a need show ono so edina no atum o say said the modern football ni city no and what is it
modern no
o say
modern no Madagascar ko je we ka
I say we are say ko nanim abas
omu bono anso na ebo
tomo yo nyoma ye no de ko mo nim
omu bono nyeso bu yo mu nim omu nim de omu ya omu timi bo
omo yo nyoma ye
omu nim modern ni free modern ni say uko Spain na reso so da akwaji European League na
because teams akese na wo Spain
no because say uko Spain na reso so da akwaji league
onye ne nyoma ye nche teams akese no
eju ntimi
there be
oye ni ye kura wonye ye
ene say wo ye kese a ba bia nwiase ko no na wa make sure say ubeye ni ye na wo na wodi animu
nti odio ebetima na GDS ebetima Ghana ye pa na che England and as America
Ghana
ebetima di ye pa che America na England
etutu enyoma ya
ntimi da enye
ebetimi pa bas ebetimi
enye ebiase ntesa enye ye ebiase ntesa chenchen ho ebiase ntremusa
ebia ye ama bas no mo po
asafu ya otie wo asafu ko asafu a ede yesu abrosa ni nyina fa nyepe enye ye abrosa ni no nyina fa nyepe.
Okay.
We are celebrating Chaya.
On so actually, quite fast. As you fast prepare towards the World Cup.
Going to the World Cup, we have to be ready. Ready means we have to be well prepared at the technical level, at the playing level, managerial level, and every aspect of it. We need to beef up our technical team. The numbers there, to me, is not that big that people should, It depends on the role that each individual is going to do. If you look at video and data analysis, you have to have about 3 or 4 or 5 video and data. Because even if you look at video analysis, you have to look at the video analysis looking at the opponents for you. Some that are looking at your own team and not even the entire team, maybe looking at only your midfield, looking at your defense, looking at your strikers, looking at your goalkeeper. You see, and one person cannot do it all. If you look at those on the bench or even the technical team, just like the coaches that you talk about, you should have a coach that is looking at your defenders for you, looking at your midfield, looking at your strikers or out front, and you should have your goalkeeper coach there. So if you have all this and you have your dead ball situation coach who's looking at the free kicks, both in defense and offense, throw-ins and the rest, corner kicks, you are looking at about 6 supporting coaches aside the head coaches. So even with that number alone, you are looking at 7. Then bring in the other supporting staff. That should be there. So you shouldn't see it as, sending people there who are not going to do a whole lot of work or who get, tasked to perform. But you should look at it that where are they going to function and whether what they are going to be tasked to do will actually bring benefit.
Okay. Eno Professor Minta de aba no. Enche yebeba college ni so. Baba for be the question be aba se me misawo. Mobile for allow someone to come into your studios to attack you? Yes or no? Askuna Abanze no de aba.
Commenting Abanze.
Aye. So to studio hai. No be aba. No by attack wa. Ubeja so attack you.
Debi, ninya so attack.
Ubede.
Obusema sama min kan.
No yes so attack wa bede.
O yes wa attack wa. Ultimate defender. But we so asem dia won kan.
To attack you dey wetin defend.
Ultimate defender.
And coach Prince better defend no.
Say okwa attack no ultimate defender no.
Ah, better na buza some official no bo aso.
Say attack kra no you different from attack. You verbal attack. Ebetima enu so betima provoke ama e bi kra wa react the way we but we are you who say with temperament nye you use in chain. It's as simple as that. And I'm saying that the gentleman or yes I mean can say uncle Scott free. Me say he's somebody that can be identified. Yenche he should be handed over to the law for the law to take his course. Enti omo mutie no min cast min chairman so nti asem.
Mati Benjamin mobile fakaka so na fi yenko college so Abbas. So the wabruma e sha ase no. Bebe ba kan yin na.
Has. Abbas ni you metimi aje o. But mo nya imagine somebody o.
Na ta me ka choice. You metimi aje.
But mo nya imagine.
Mo nya imagine na dem ya we say na me ka choice.
Was a Has last match Obohom against Mediama.
Mediama.
Tonight say Has is say 4 points between money Mediama.
For so you 30 or more. They were leading with 51. And Mediama they are 4.
And now we go stars here 5. But go stars be come Mediama home. So all these two teams on be Has home. Titenka titene pa phobia.
Easy fala.
And ya brepa na kotoko kra no here. Kotoko after Mediama no be boss wedru. Hohoi. 11 wonders. Dreams na be cheap.
Then say kotoko dey ka over me you go share Mediama still I feel league no.
Kotoko nya entirely out. But see here o mama na ye.
Na coach na dey oti the coach Prince Osu kan o say e no ball first half no wie no hu say defeat neighbor or ye do betimi bia wantimi ansi ha no. Jibo yenko anim na I sure me sure
kodokodo munyi league in film.
No say Mediama.
Momo nyoma je so beji league.
Me sure say bia
but momo go fa pressure.
Momo nyoma je so beji league.
Debi.
Na pinka person oji league. Na person oji jam.
Momo ha.
Do you know what will happen? The kind of results and things happening within and around the club. Sansa e won call for e be pam wo mo. And next season no be bodon no
team need here a lot of changes than Yakoji league.
You yate. Oh, madam Metiasia. You look at the league, look at the main country be as a Kotoko on Wakuma Bay. Jibo, I think Obi a Ghana Football Association for this time around. Consistently, they've not performed well in terms of appointing coaches. Then just why her Mumbo near coach Fakra from under 20, under 17, Blasters, Wamucha Watapa. But this is the time for them to fix things. The issue is that on said they be a shani a pamu coach by en riska Ghana tria edema coaches in the say pamu mo. And senke you be bottom scan ko be careful with the distribution and also with the payment. Ti the be kan say a feed die. Omo ko tena dem ho ana omo ko tena dem ho awie no. Omo ma no kuredie embro mo anka so mo nkomo no. E o coach fan. Jibo, should Ghana go to the World Cup and fail? Omo ma so betimi a occupy Ghana Football Association, not the coach. Coach, they say I'm saying 65 days to the World Cup. How many coaches will be blamed if 65 days to the World Cup will be fed team without any proper international friendly no failure? Ni person never bonnet. Among from bonnet sir. if it was to Toado and call for because so abon chief is a watrache into him how no and when ya how none would do. Fufre obey you be about betum into ono ye din komunuma amount for jinane chim bonechisa. So this time around the Ghana Football Association, they are duly aware of what is at stake. And what is at stake near say, Jibo, they must get a coach that can hit the ground running. Ye ba benuma no the echo. It is the same sure say omo de ba kwehye so obi na share chiri e mo pressure so mo fa coach bi omo ntimi nkasa. Ti the share ni ma na say they must deliver in terms of whom or whoever they are going to appoint. And common 80 hour.
Medase. Abbas, Fakakem so na your call line so 0322494401 0322494771.
I can't also one the over the because they can you can or the mumpe coach or the other wake up no the call let's say you your bar and the modern Bossania no more standard contract at the amount of democracy cap on the parliament yes because you bought a Olympics. Mumfa Senegal kra Liberia mumfa yonko Sudan mumfa yonko Moses anko bo fro Ebra kotoko bo wi na mo do ko America what you say it parliament say ade na omo ye na se ntwachi ya bam omo ye na mtutu ne maye because odimi mo David na ba ko e boji ya kwai
ɛna mo dia qualify baba ni kotoko bebo
ya imane sa ya bo kotoko boji buji wo qualify wa ko America kotoko boji wa ko America na ya so Olympics ya dey think
mo qualify fi na mo ni kotoko bebo final
na ya nyen sa season for season last season ya ne kotoko na boy ya ne last year ne kotoko na boy last ya ne Olympics na boy ya so Olympics mo fa enko ba bia wo de ka mo fi enko fa Togo kra mo habo omra
o ni kotoko bebo wi
mo se mo di atukwan afena mo sanse ya ne kotoko nsanko bo na sanko fo ne shenya no mo na za kwa America no mo ndafisa
Abbas ya da se Lunin Trent Alexander-Arnold Rudiger Dean Huijsen Fediva Valde, Thiago, Chouameni, Adagula, Mbappe, Vini Junior, and Carrares, Real Madrid, almost first 11 for an enumerate against Bayern Munich. Manuel Neuer, Upamecano, Ta, Kimmich, Serge Gnabry, Kane, Luis Diaz, Olise, Lema, Stanisic, and Pavlovic. Bayern so first 11. Amodebo against Real Madrid. They call line so. Udin baby akasa final was matwa so. Hello.
Hello, Jibo.
Yes sir.
Omega Kurusu.
Omeyanko.
Yeah. And me to requirement na part. I'm ready na. I'm tell supporters no. BBC I na omunya after kakra. Said the coach no wa for any day. Wa nya dey. Said it to me that. Then I said, "Let's have to be good. See, ya or top of much man." Because I know that I done it for me. When I'm there, no, and I didn't catch on for the demand.
Omega. Hello. Udin baby akasa final was matwa so.
Catch a flat one patasi.
Eja yankoi.
Supporter ye wa nya de. But o pa na ba kwate o kate. Coach did action. That's a ball no I so say yen chintu no ball no show the one so be one nka coach so ke bende e support na anya de but e me kwa say coach so no o coach we timi tell support supporter asu and na o pa no ka say for the achero o yen say change o to ko bi compromise na ya bu o be o dana and e mo kwa ja mo coach so coach wa anya de o supporter say ba so ball na ma o so no
Yada say yentoaso odin baby akasa final was matwaso.
But good evening.
Evening o.
But you made Eric me kasa free Accra Fiaman.
Eric yeti o.
Yeah, me ka ko to kwa 7 kakra.